Hello, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Yoga for Voice. You can do this practice Monday night at 7 if you like, if you want to stick to a routine, or whenever you like. Let's do some yoga. Let's start on our backs. Knees bent, arms out to the sides. And let's just check out our voice. Ha. Hey. Hoo. So noticing what that felt like. And let's take our knees over to the right. You can either keep both feet on the floor or stack the toes. Let's keep both our feet on the floor. Let's do this gradually. Lengthen each arm out to the sides. Lengthen the neck. Breathing into the thoracic and pelvic diaphragm. So we're going to do a series that wakes up and engages the lower body, which is what makes the voice tick. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh the legs up. Inhale. Sigh the legs down the other side. Both edges of both feet are on the floor. Lengthen the two arms. Lengthen the head and the neck. And come up. This time, cross the left toe over the right, big toe, and over. So your top foot is tucked over your bottom foot. So a little bit more stretch. Any knives while doing this series, just stop. If you have any knives, what I want you to do instead is roll over onto your tummy, put a pillow under your tummy, and that will help with the lower back. So this series is for lower back stiffness, not for sciatica. Inhale, sigh up, switch the toes, exhale over. Lengthen both arms, drop the shoulder blades, lengthen the neck. Inhale. Sigh up. Cross the left knee over the right. Exhale to the right. Lengthen the arms, checking to see if that opposite shoulder blade, if not touching, can be grounding towards the floor. Can you feel your pelvic floor as you breathe? Optional, you can turn your head the opposite direction of the knees. Inhale, bigger exhale. We want to keep the lower back safe. Keeping the legs crossed the way they are, over to the left. Right arm out, right shoulder blade down towards the floor, neck lengthened. Pelvic floor drops down as you inhale, feeling the pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale up, and uncross the knees, and then cross them the other way, and then go back to the side you just came from, because that's actually the opposite side. That makes sense? Hope so. And down. So to the left side, reaching out the right shoulder blade, freeing up the left shoulder blade, lengthen the neck, and let be. Just notice if you're noticing any effect on the voice yet. Mine's opening up. Sometimes it takes doing this a few times before it starts to have that automatic effect on the voice. Inhale. Coming up. So as you exhale with voice, you're engaging your core, which keeps your lower back safer. Keeping the knees the same cross. Last side of this part of the series. Over to the right. Lengthen. Soften the groins, soften the kneecaps, soften the jaw. Inhale. Exhale up to center. Uncross the knees. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, stretch. Inhale. Roll over. Come up. Down dog ho. Ho. Up dog ha. Ha. Down dog ho. Ho. Up dog ha. Wiggle. Ha. Down dog ho. Ho. Work through it. Up dog ha. Ha. Down dog ho. Ho. Notice I'm starting the voice and breath before the movement. Ha. And the voice stays consistent the whole way through. Down dog ho. Ho. Ha. Down dog ho. Ho. Right leg up in the air, bend the knee, open. Ha. Leg down, other side, bend. Ha. And come down onto the knees. Child's resting, knees together or apart, head on the floor or head on the hands. And come up and back onto your backs. Hug your knees into your chest. and breathe. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. Now keeping, kind of cool, I was noticing it just sort of settle in as we waited. Releasing the hands, but keeping the knees as close to the chest as you can as we continue with our twist series. So we're heading over to the right with a ha. As you go to the right with the knees, keep them as close to the chest as you can. Now the knees may or may not come down to the floor. Our eventual goal, not that we're goal-oriented, but our eventual goal is that the left shoulder blade is on the floor and both knees are flat on the floor. If they aren't, and it feels like you're way too far away to that to be comfortable, just slip your wrist underneath your elbows. That'd be clever. Slip your wrist underneath your knees, and then reaching out with that opposite shoulder blade. I mean, you could also use a myofascial ball or a bolster or a pillow or a small cat, whatever you like. Just put something under the knees so that it feels a little bit more doable. And that will also, the support will allow the body to relax faster because it won't be in reaction mode. Keeping those knees close to the chest. Opposite shoulder reaches out. Inhale. Exhale vocally the upper leg up by itself. And then the bottom leg. Hug again. And see if we notice a difference between the two sides post-twist. How does the left side of your face feel versus the right side? Do the two knees feel different vis-a-vis the hug? Does one knee feel like it's able to collapse easier towards the chest? Is that the same side as the face that feels softer? Maybe, possibly. Cool. Keeping the knees there. Open the arms. Drop the shoulder blades. Lengthen the neck. Inhale. Other side should be towards the left, I believe. And noticing the difference, if there's a difference between the two sides. Lengthen that right arm out, right shoulder blade down, lengthen the neck again, and decide whether you want a fist or a pillow or a Doberman or a myofascial ball underneath that bottom knee. Or in my case, on this side, weirdly, the bottom knee goes down, but the top knee floats. So I could even add a pillow between the two knees to help this knee soften. When we are supported, we feel better. When our limbs are supported, we feel better. The fascia lets go faster with support than if it's just hanging there and we're in muscle bracing mode because it's too much. Gentle makes improvement. Pain, no gain. Inhale. Top leg up. Exhale. Bottom leg up. Wiggle. Right leg down on the floor. Left foot on right kneecap. Inhale. Over to the right. Lengthen the opposite shoulder. Breathe low. Pelvic floor, can you find it? Lengthen both arms, lengthen the neck. Reaching with that bent knee. Reaching with the opposite arm and then softening, letting go and simply waiting. So again, with this pose, for some of us, this might seem a long way away. For some of us, it won't. But we do intend for the knee and the shoulder blade opposing to both be alighting upon the floor. And of course, if it's not, this has nothing to do with the arm, the leg, the knee, the hip. It's got to do with the spine and the back and the serratus. It's got to do with the trunk, with the core, surface core usually. Inhale, yourself up, and switch the two sides. So left leg straight, right foot on left kneecap. Inhale, over to the left. Inhale, exhale, come up. Hug. Lengthen the neck, soften the belly, soften the kneecaps, soften the groins. Hug tight. And release. Hey yourself up to sitting and back to all fours. Cat twist, hey. Hey. Inhale up. Cat twist, hey. Hey. Inhale up to kneeling. Clasp the hands behind the back. Pull the arms away from the tailbone. Open the chest and go ha. Ha. Again, so we're throwing the head back, throwing the chest back, reaching the arms away from the tailbone at the same time. Ha. And again. Ha. Down to all fours. Happy puppy. Happy puppy. Back up to kneeling. Sit on the toes. Close your eyes, breathe through the nose, sit on the toes. poet. And come up, off the toes, flatten the feet, on the knees. 3 more butterfly ha's. Ha. And again, how's that voice feeling? Ha. One more. Ha. Down onto all fours. Down dog ho. Ho. Up dog ha. Ha. That up dog feel a little different. Down dog ho. Ho. Left foot between the hands. Hey. Hey. Open to the sun. Ha. Ha. Come down. Opposite side. Open to the moon. Hoo. Hoo. Down dog. Ho. Ho. Right foot between the hands. Ha. Ha. Open to the sun. Ha. Ha. Open to the moon. Hoo. Hoo. Down dog ho. Ho. Up dog ha. Ha. Sit on the toes. Arms up, palm tree. Take hold of the right wrist. Exhale to the left. Switch wrists. Think up and out. The down is a coincidence. Lengthening that arm much as you can with the opposite hand. Switch. Up and out. And up and out. Hoping the palm tree helped you forget about your toes for a sec. And pull them out, give them some love. Inhale. Hoe yourself up to standing. Ho. Using that voice to propel you. Keep us away from anxiety, chronic pain, arthritis, osteoporosis, stomach troubles, indigestion, asthma, you name it. Bouncer. How much can you let those shoulders bounce? Hands are free. Now can you let the jaw bounce? Soften the kneecaps a little as you're bouncing. Soften the calves. This doesn't take much effort. Shoulders bounce, jaw bounce, head bounces, almost there. It's a real cool effect when we stop. And release. Close your eyes, feel, notice. Knees slightly bent. Feeling the buzz, baby. Closing your eyes, continuing to feel the effects, swimming in it. And let's come to the front of the mat. Inhale, and we're going to hoe our right leg back, about leg's length, foot straight, parallel to the other foot. Oh, heel does not have to touch the floor. Inhale, arms up. Hey into warrior one. Hey. So this is a pelvic floor waker upper. Soften the feet, soften the toes, dropping the shoulder blades down the back. Lifting the arms up, softening the lower ribs. Lengthen the neck. Soft but intentful gaze. Still breathing. Send a hey through your feet. Hey. Did you feel your feet reverberate? Do it until you do. Hey. And you could try different vowels as well. What does the voice do for your resilience in this pose? Oh. Front knee aiming towards the middle of the front foot. It tends to fall to the inside. Lean it towards the middle or to the pinky toe if that helps. Hey, almost there. Oh. Inhale, gather strength, drop the arms. Ah. Did the voice launch your body? Inhale. Other leg back. Ho. Ho. Toes soft. Inhale up. Exhale. Ah. Back of the body down. Front of the body up. Lower ribs soft. Check those front toes again, that they're loosey-goosey. Arms up, shoulder blades. Softening down the back, sliding down the back. Now start using your voice and aim it into the front foot or the back foot or both or through the pelvic floor. And what do you notice that does for the pose? Oh, does it energize the pose or does it get in the way of the pose? If it's the latter, keep doing it. Oh. back of the body down, front knee towards the pinky toe, toes soft. Ha! Do the different sounds, the different vowels have different effects for you. Ha! Ho! Back heel down. Doesn't have to touch, but we want the energy heading down towards the floor. Inhale. Gather strength. Ha! Come to standing. Well done. Little bit of bouncer. Ha 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 ha. Let's release those shoulder joints again. Ha 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 ha. How much can you get those shoulders and pecs to bounce? Big spot for holding the voice back, these pecs. Can you make them bounce? Ha 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 ha, along with the shoulders. Ha 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 ha. Excellent. Coming back to the floor. Down dog ho. Ho. Right leg up, bend. Dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Hey. Come down. Switch. Up, out. Hey. Upward dog ha. Ha. Down dog ho. Ho. Reconnecting the voice to the body. Upward dog ha. Ha. And let's grab the 6-inch sun ball. Wilson Method sun ball. If you don't have one of these, I'm so sorry. You can order them on my website. Grab a pillow or a yoga bolster. But these are better because they bounce back. So they give more vocal strength, quicker, faster. And on the belly button, if you have a belly button ring, either remove it or be careful of it. And roll that ball around. As I say, if you don't have something like this, do not use a tennis ball. Do not use a racquetball. Do not use a bowling ball. Only these myofascial balls with a little bit of air let out are safe. If not, a pillow. A pillow will get there, but it'll take a lot longer. It won't be quite as effective, but it will be worth it. And then down between the pelvic crests and around, still breathing, vocalizing. And then come off. And we're going to do the same thing with the upper spine. Now we place it under, right between the shoulder blades. Roll it around. You can hold your head up if that feels better. You might get strangled by your shirt, so be careful with that. And I made these balls deliberately. I had these balls made with these little acupressure bumps all over them on purpose. So actually it's better to do this without a shirt on, and then you get the bonus of the acupressure. So good for the skin. Much better than most of the balls out there that are smooth. And come off. And now right in the middle of the chest. And kind of back and forth. Little bit north-south. All through those areas that hold the voice back. Back and forth, back and forth. And then take the 5-inch volcano ball and do the same with it. A little bit more specific. And then sit up for a moment. Feel your breathing spaces. What do you notice? All right. Well done, Shavasana. Find a blanket. Spread it out and lie under it. As you settle in, inhale through the nose and a deep from your pelvic floor. Escapes. Taking note of the space in your lower belly. Take note of the space in your upper back. Lower back. Upper chest. your fingers. And wiggle your toes. Rotate wrists and ankles. And stretch the arms over the head. Press through the heels. And soften back again. Inhale. Exhale, roll over to the right-hand side and give yourself a big hug. Big sigh through the mouth. Inhale, big sigh, vocally come to sitting. Thank you. Thanks for joining Yoga4Voice today. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon. Thanks again. Bye.